Yo, what up, peasants? JB here, and we got some patch notes. You guys can see my chat here. If they want to say hi, they can say hi. If they don't, then I don't know, maybe they're shy. Red said hi. That's all you really need to know about. But yeah, we have some patch notes. We'll go ahead and go over them. We basically know what this was. It was pretty much just the PTS patch, but if you're curious what they are, we'll go ahead and check this out. But if you're seeing this as it's going up, I'm streaming, checking out some of the changes, and I think it's gonna be a pretty good one. So come hang out for a little bit. I don't know how long I'll be here, but if you want to come hang out, you can. So let's go ahead and check this out. First and foremost, ZACIAN getting nerfed. It had a intrepid sword, which is its I want to say intrepid sword is its ability downgraded. Basically, it takes less, or it takes more AOS energy to charge now. Its range on its 4th boosted auto attack is decreased, and the sacred sword stun is decreased. Those are the big ones for ZACIAN. Yeah, passive. Thank you, Kyo. Yeah, the intrepid sword is the passive. So yeah, the it takes more to charge now. Instead of 5, I believe it's 8, and the max one is 15 instead of 10. I want to say the numbers are. Either way, decent ZACIAN nerfs. Not the craziest thing in the world, but pretty nice. And then Sableye. Oh boy, am I happy about this one. You love to see it. I hate Sableye. No one who knows, no one who plays Sableye takes showers, so that's good. But they nerfed Sableye's HP and attack stats, which is beautiful. So it's now squishier and doesn't deal as much damage. And they nerfed the damage for knockoff. Beautiful. Please continue to nerf the Gremlin. It needs it. I hate this Pokemon. Good nerf. Next up, we have Glaceon's Icicle Spear Plus getting nerfed. Important to note, it's only the plus version of Icicle Spear getting nerfed. So basically, it goes from doing 2% of maximum HP to only 1% of maximum HP. So it's doing basically 50% less damage when it gets its plus. So yeah, decent nerfs to Glaceon, and also Ice Shard has its cooldown lengthened, which is fine. It's whatever. You're not gonna really notice that too much, but it is what it is. I believe it's a 1.5 seconds, so it's significant, but I think this character is probably still gonna be pretty darn good. And yes, the Surging Strikes for Urshifu has also been nerfed. I think it's just a straight up damage nerf. I don't know the percentages on that one, but yep, we have a nerf to Surging Strikes. Probably still gonna be pretty playable. It doesn't look like they nerfed the healing on it. And Dark Bear good. So yeah, I mean, we'll take a nerf on Urshifu though. Lapras looks to be a pretty big loser of the patch. Water Pulse had its damage decreased by, I want to say, like a decent percentage. Bullet Beam had a 2.5 cooldown second increase. I believe it went from 7 to 9.5 seconds, something like that. And the damage for Lapras's Unite move also got nerfed. The problem with Lapras's Unite move is you didn't really use it for damage, so that's still going to be really, really good. Used it for CC and just to get around the map. It still has a really low cooldown, so yeah. Yeah, the patch is live. Now, why did Lapras get nerfed? Because Lapras is the best defender in the game besides Umbreon. Umbreon is the one that needed it, but yeah, Lapras is stupid. Dodrio, boosted attack, damage decreased. I'm fine with that. A lot of people think Dodrio is like the most overpowered thing in the game. I never thought it was, but yeah, I guess nerf its boosted auto if that's what you think is broken about the character, sure. I'm excited to try Dragonite. I am too. Speaking of Dragonite, it's next up. It got its attack stat increased as well as its attack speed increased all throughout the game. Very, very nice buffs to Dragonite, and also multi-scale. I believe there's an extra 5% damage reduction from 10% to 15%. Again, don't quote me on the numbers. There's something like that. Yeah, pretty close to that general area. Then we have BUZZWOLE. This is, I'm thinking, going to be one of the big winners of the patch because yeah, this is crazy. Had its defense and special defense buffed significantly. Leech Life went from healing 50% of damage dealt to 75% of damage dealt, and they also buffed superpower. BUZZWOLE was already really freaking good. Like, I think I put it either in A tier or borderline S tier in my last tier list, and now they buffed the crap out of it. I didn't know they were buffing Leech Life and superpower. Yeah. Leech Life might finally be good, so there's that. Leech Life's been pretty terrible for a long time, but maybe this will make you pick it. Probably not, because they nerf. Is it superpower? Yeah, they buffed superpower too. So like, I don't know, superpower did not need buffed. Superpower is already ridiculous, so yeah. They're trying to bring back the melee meta. Feels like it. What they need to do that though is nerf fucking Spoon. That would actually do that. And then the last couple we have here are Azumarill had its critical hit damage increased, I believe, or all game. It was weird when I read the patch notes on the Japanese Twitter. It only said Meryl, but this says Azumarill in game, so I'm gonna go base it off in game. So yeah, Azumarill does more crit damage, which could be nice for that. And then Aegislash, stance change. This moves defense. Okay, basically, Aegislash has more defense and special defense when it's in shield form, so that's really nice. So yeah, once you hit level 7 to in game, Aegislash has a lot more defense in shield form, which is very good. And then they also increase the damage on Shadow Claw, which, sure, I mean, maybe you play Shadow Claw now. I've never been a fan of that move, but all in all, big W of a patch. WL, what are we thinking? Can you tell ZACIAN nerf, please? I already did. I'll go over it in a second, and this I'm going to be uploading this as a video in 1 second, but basically, I'll just put it on screen for if you want to read it. Yeah, that's pretty much going to do it. Let me know who you think the biggest winners and losers of this patch are in the comments down below. W or L in chat. Got one W. I think it's a pretty W patch. I think this is massive changes for all-arounders, which I thought were very underwhelming for the last few patches. So yeah, all in all, big win. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get the heck up out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.